Well, shooting my Mossberg and then later Ruger today. Set up my targets over there in front of a hill. No people today because it's pretty cold and the road is pretty bad. I could make it this way like I did last time. Had to park over there. Hopefully I'll get out, but yeah, the road hasn't been plowed at all. Took me a while to get all the supplies in there, but you see the gongs work. So I have 12-inch gong and then 10-inch, and then I have 3 fold-down plates, and I have a bunch of small cans, 330 ml, and then 2-liter bottles and half-a-liter bottles. And this is not very far. Actually, I used my rangefinder. Took a while to make it work, but from that cola bottle to the grass over here, it's 45 meters. You see, like over there where there's a kind of like dry patch with no snow, that's 45 meters. So this is probably, I don't know, 25 meters, kind of like same distance as at the range. But I just, you know, I look at it and I can feel how far I want to be. I'm shooting slugs, and then I have a box of buckshot, double O buckshot. So we'll see. So I'll start with a shotgun. I brought some mats with me, so maybe, like, it looks like it's getting warmer, so I brought some thick rubber, you know, like gym mats. I might just put them over there and on that grass over there, and maybe under a tree somewhere there, and try to shoot my rifle lying down, because I can shoot the shotgun standing, it's okay, but a rifle, you know, and plus that way I'll be almost like, well, still 45 meters. So well, let's load some mags. Oh, and I brought another camera, but I really, after all these strips in there, I don't want to mess with the tripod, because I brought a big camera where I can focus on the targets. But maybe I'll do that later, but when it gets a bit warmer. But for now, I don't want to mess with it. So Yeah, those hangers are not very strong. They keep turning. But the crates work fine. So 2 crates and one 8-foot long. Oh, check this out. I hit the crate. So went too low. Well, this is a lot of fun. Last time guys were shooting over there, and I heard ricochets in the trees. And it looks like it's warmed up a little bit. Just there's so much snow. I'm telling you, like, this takes a long time. Okay, I'm gonna shoot some more and then switch to hit one jam for some reason. So quick summary. Not easy when you're all by yourself and it's very deep snow, and very deep snow, and you have to walk back and forth, and it's up a hill. So what was it, like probably 50 meters, 150 yards, was like 450 one way, and I did, I don't know, 15 trips, 20 trips like that, because first I had to set up the targets, and then, you know, once I started shooting, I had to go back there and put new targets on, like the bottles, right? And then a couple of times, the snow is so deep there, a couple of times I almost lost my, you know, those fall-off plates. I was on my knees, you know, going like this, like swimming in the snow, trying to feel where the plate is. Turns out I was in the wrong spot. It was on the other side of the bench. And another thing I learned is that when you shoot with slugs, and I was shooting probably from, I don't know, 20 meters away, 25 meters away, the impact was much stronger on steel, on those hanging plates, steel gongs. The impact was much worse than from these tiny baby 6.5 Creedmoor. Because the whole thing would swing, you know. I hit it once with a slug. Actually, it was pretty easy with the slug because I have a red dot, and my shotgun is sighted for about 25 meters. That's what I shot at the gun range in downtown Calgary. And that's the distance I'm comfortable with. You know, I don't want to do like crazy 60, 70, 80 meters, even though this slug can, of course, travel much further. Oh, and actually, one cool thing is that when I was picking up garbage in there, of course I cleaned up after myself. I have 3 bags of garbage, picked up all the brass, all the cartridges, and when I was over there, I saw traces. Like at first I see, you know, like somebody like a rabbit or hare, you know, was jumping there, and then I see other traces, but they're like lines in the snow. I'm like, wait a second, what kind of animal is that, you know? And then I realized, wait a second, those are my slugs. So slugs, you know, leave like a really deep, like this much deep and this much wide, kind of like a trench, you know, in the snow. It was so cool. Like I had, I think, like 10 or maybe 10 arrays like that in the snow, where I even wanted to go and try to find the slug, but I thought, no, it'll be somewhere in the grass. Well, lots of nobody was here. I was the first guy because it was so cold. Actually, I got scared because now it's -3, which is crazy. Once I turned on this public land road, it was -18 Celsius. So I'm talking about Celsius, -3 now, which is what, like 27 F, you know. Now it's gorgeous, but in the morning it was so cold. And oh, actually now I figured a way to hook up my GoPro to the display over here. So because I forgot my headset, I want to show you the road. Like the road is really crazy. Nobody plows it. I was afraid when I was driving here, and I'm by myself, and there's no cell signal here. Well, of course, you know, then maybe once an hour, once I started shooting, there were vehicles passing maybe like once every like 40 minutes, you know. But yeah, I like those gongs. I like those gongs. Just, you know, basically a mental note to myself: don't shoot them with slugs. Bullets are great, and they make a nice metallic sound, you know. You can hear them. Of course, they're very flimsy. I don't know how long they're gonna last, because I already see at that hook, you know, where the plate was sitting, there's some damage, because I guess when I hit it with a slug, it basically damages the metal on the hook under the plate. Can you believe this? Like where the plate, let's say this is a hook and the plate sits like this, and when it swings, it damaged the metal here on the hook. Unbelievable. So yeah, no more slugs. No more slugs on those hanging plates, but fall down plates are okay for slugs. And one thing is that I found that even with 20-25 meters, yeah, last time I was much closer, but even now I couldn't hit, probably, maybe I hit 2, you know, those small cans, 330 mil. They're useless. They're useless. And then sometimes when you knock down that plate, you know, the fall off plate, the whole board, the plank shakes and all bottles fall down, you know. But these big ones, like at least these ones were okay. And those 2-liter bottles were great. And also one big advantage of having steel plates, because I shot 40 slugs and 10 buckshot 00 from the shotgun, so 50 from the shotgun, and 6 mags, 3 and then 3 again, 6 on the Ruger, so which each mag is 6 rounds. So no, wait, 5, yeah, 30. So 50 and 30. I did 80 rounds, but cleanup was much easier, because last time all my targets were disposable and they left quite a mess, you know. Again, I left everything in the same condition as it was pretty much when I came in, except of course there was, you know, crazy, you know, cola on the snow and stuff like that, but the color, I mean. But last time I think I had like 4 bags, 4 big bags. Now I have 2 big ones, and the other one just has all my spent cartridges. So it was way easier this time. So that's what happens when you have metal targets, right? You don't have to, and of course, especially when you have gongs, I really like shooting those, because then you don't have to walk up and down, right? Whereas those full of things, you have to go and find them in the snow, and then put them back up in bottles, replenish bottles, you know, put new ones in. But gongs are great, you know, except they're pretty expensive, right? And I didn't see much difference, honestly, between 12-inch and 10-inch from this distance. I'm not gonna shoot far. I think over here, so it was 45 meters. So if I put the target right on the hill, it probably would be about 45, maybe another 10, maybe like 55, maybe 60 meters. That's it, you know. There's another spot over there. Oh, look at this, started fogging. Another spot over there where I'm guessing you can do maybe 200 meters. But then again, imagine, like, I only have 5 metal targets. So I still, next time I have some bottles left of pop, you know, I'm still gonna bring some stuff. So imagine 200 meters, you have to walk to to straighten your fall down plates and put new bottles in. Like, it's just not practical, you know. But it's definitely more fun. And I'll be honest, out of these 2 guns I have, a Ruger 6.5 Hunter, a Ruger American Hunter, and Mossberg 590M, I enjoy Mossberg more, you know, because it gives you variety. You know, you can shoot with slugs, right? Almost like a rifle. And it's easy to hit something because it's pretty big, right? And it's, I don't know, it goes straight, you know, especially this distance, 20-30 meters. It's like a mini rifle, right? And then you can change it to buckshot and you spray the target. Again, it's easy. Or actually, yeah, that's what last time when I was shooting these small cans, those are great for buckshot because they're hard to hit, you know, with a slug or bullet. But Ruger, yeah, I had some issues with magazines. I don't know. I think I loaded everything correctly, loaded mags, preloaded them this morning. When I came here, like I have 3 mags for the Ruger. I preloaded them at home, and for some reason the first cartridge wouldn't go in. You know, it was stuck between the mag and the barrel. I don't know. Maybe I should just load 5, you know, because these mags are designed for 5, and then I there was like a flip in there that you can cut off to make it 6. But 6, it's already difficult to push in, you know. So maybe next time I'll just stick to 5, and 5 it's easier to count, right? So 5, 5, 5, you know. So 6 is like not a good number. So probably, yeah, that's what I'll do next time. But yeah, but Ruger is definitely way more accurate, of course. Ruger, I was hitting all these bottles, I was hitting gongs. So lots of physical activity today, lots of exercise, you know, walking up and down in deep snow and carrying weight. So imagine, I wasn't just walking in the snow, I was carrying steel plates, I was carrying bottles of pop, you know. It was a good workout, and I knew that, it would not be easy, so I didn't do. Yeah, my fingers are sticky from the pop I was picking up there from pop bottles. Anyway, okay, let's try to get out of here. And it's a bit scary. I hope I don't get stuck in here, because it's very deep, like it's just basically you drive in tracks left by other cars, you know. And so I didn't trust the auto 4x4, like, because I see, you know, it's a pretty heavy vehicle, right? But still, I found here, you see this? Auto 4. So if you click here, 4x4, it shows you on the screen 4x4. And that's how when I entered the public land zone, I switched that 4x4. Okay, let's go.